Mic check. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I said I'm gonna update, so here we go. Last time we checked Bitcoin, we quickly took a look at the macro time frame. I've been speaking with some of my colleagues, friends on Trade Devil's Discord, how we could be actually watching the 1-2 action, but I'm gonna keep it conservative here and assume that we're watching just a wave 5 developing. Last time we were somewhere saying that it's 1-2, and I think Bitcoin was here. Now it went even more north, let's say. So like I said, that we're not having any wave size that would be accordingly bigger than wave 1. In a sense, we cannot call anything wave 3 here. So finally we're watching at something that could be a wave 3 material, and when the wave 3 starts, let's just say it's not a good moment to try to catch any short, because this beast is just gonna run now, and I cannot know at which point it's gonna stop. Like, when will this wave 3 terminate? When we see a significant drop, we can call a wave 4, right? Something that it's gonna look like this, let's say, or it can be sideways action. But one of the guidelines is that we can always watch 1618. Then if that gets blown away, well, the next station would be 2.618. And having said that, we can also assume that this thing is just forming slowly. Can do something like that, and maybe only then we can have a wave 3. But I am calling 3 times 1-2. So now we need 3-4, and a 5. We're gonna keep on keeping on following it. We can also add a channel. One is broken, right? This one is broken as well. We need some sort of a 3 in order to do this, right? So that we can calculate the wave 4 drop. But in its due time, right? So a second one is something that is actually different, in my opinion. I cannot really call this to be a triangle, to be honest, but I only see 3 waves. And if we had whatever this was, all-time high, whatever count, whatever ended there, is it a 3, is it 5 or something else, I am watching a triangle on this one. And if we get above this trend line, great. I just don't see this to be impulsive. Maybe it's the start of a motive, but I really cannot call it. 3 for me, 3 here again, 3. I called this one a long time ago, and now let's see if we go up, or we're just gonna have another 3 of them that would deliver the wave D, and then another 3 wave down. It wouldn't go in tune with Bitcoin going berserk the way it is. So I guess you just have to follow an update just as well as I'm doing the other ones. So the third one that I'm checking here is Link. So one count would say that we have an impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then a zigzag for W, double zigzag or whatever this is for the wave X, and then another zigzag wave Y, potential for a wave 2, right? Now, if we look at the red count, we can imply that this is a triple zigzag. They're rare, but we're not gonna ignore the chances of this actually developing, because this one doesn't really look like an impulse. I know on Cardano it doesn't either. and Cardano went way up. So either you can count this one to be a 1 and you put your wave 2 here, or you count a 1 2 1 2 and off we go, if you are bullish right now and we are out of this primary double zigzag channel. So the next thing that we can do, since this one is, let's say, not really in tune with our needs, what we can do, we can, I really don't see it happening, but we can do something like that or something like this, right? Even that got killed, and now we back tested and off we go again. Again, another guideline for a double zigzag is 1 to 1. So here we go, W to X, and then we have this perfection. So this is 1 to 1, and then you can do it again from the origin of of Y here, and this would be the second one. Well, if it goes there, it's gonna invalidate the impulse. So maybe it's gonna be even somewhere here on the trend line, if it ever happens, right? Guideline. If I look at the thing from the macro perspective, this is something that worries me on Cardano as well. I'm gonna get there. It's better to look at it here. So for example, all right, you have your impulse clean, right? What if this is also an impulse down, and now we have only A, B, C, and we continue dropping in case we have a major fifth wave in Bitcoin, and then we'd all tank? Well, maybe this would be a scenario that comes for the bears. But if you're a bull, you have a clean impulse here, again, zigzag, W, X, A, flat, B, C, zigzag again, W, X, Y. Again, you have a 3-wave move up, doesn't look good, another down, another 3 up, and all of a sudden you have this. And if you're watching this to be 1, 2, well then this is just the beginning of your happiness. Because if this is 1 and this is 2, well, look at the 3. This even looks normal when you look at the log scale. It looks absolutely abnormal when you check this scale. So if you have 1, 2, and this was only 1, 2, well, imagine the 3 of this one. Just saying. So this one, again, just the last glimpse on the ABC structure here. That would be the end of whatever this thing is making. If it's a long-term triangle, this was the end for me. I called it a long time ago, and so since it's going only sideways, it's not making anything different, I didn't update it. But now on a live stream that I did in the Discord, Trade Devils Discord, I went through the ideas of us having, all right, a clean impulse here, then an ABC flat for a W. So either you put your wave X as an in-between move, meaning double combo is a flat X and another flat. So you can make it being here as a wave X, then you have ABC, zigzag, whatever this is, zigzag, and then an impulse to end. So 3, 3, 5, right? This could very well be a flat. This is what I mean when I say it. I forgot to put myself on busy. So Razor, you're gonna be on my video. If not, X here. So you have a flat, whatever, flat. No, flat, zigzag, zigzag, in my opinion. And then off we go, and XRP finally sees something megalomaniac. because we're killing the trend line that is been alive forever. Again, I would like to see dailies hang in there, hang above this one, right? Kill these levels and hang above. Form a nice impulsive structure that we can count on. AVAX. All right, so this one is, in my opinion, a flat. What do I mean when I say that? I think that the impulse ended here. And then we have ABC, another ABC up. I didn't label this. To be fair, I don't even know where to label it. Let's do this one. ABC. Logarithmic scale doesn't look as good because you don't have a contracting diagonal as a motive wave to end something, but you have a retracement to 0.618, 0.65 from this pivot, and then from the orthodox pivot of the ending of the impulse, you still have a good spot, even though this structure doesn't comply with what we usually see with flats. Flats as a wave 2, they're first of all rare, but second of all, they need to end somewhere around 0.38. This one doesn't. It's crypto, I guess. And then to solve this one, either we're watching a leading diagonal, into a zigzag A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an expanding ending diagonal as a wave C. And the tricky thing with expanding diags, you never really know when is the actual ending. What you can do is watch for the retracement level, and this needs to be triggered most of the time. Obviously, we have a strong bounce at the golden zone. What did I mean here? Well, what if this was wave 1 and only this was a wave 2? And we start counting this from here or something like that, right? This is what I meant. The only thing that tells me that it's perhaps not that is the fact that this is going so strong already. So I'm going to keep on keeping on and put this like that for the moment. And play along if we have some flash crash or I don't know. Levels to kill is first of all previous wave 4. This would be going in tune with what we call in the SNC break of previous structure, right? And then by the retest. Good luck with that if it ever gives. Anyway, this is also unbelievable opportunity if you're looking at this being a wave 1 and wave 2 for a long-term hold, right? If we put a logarithmic scale, doesn't look that bad, right? To have a wave 3 here. Maybe unrealistic from this perspective, but it was also unrealistic that it goes from 2 to what? 150, right? Anyway, I think that I found the structure. That's what matters, in my opinion. I think this was a flat. Okay, so this one actually looks like an impulse as well. Like, right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4 here, I'm going to enlarge it. And then we have a series of 1, 2, 1, 2. If I go 4 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 doesn't enter 1. We can arguably call this an impulse, right? 5, ABC 3, ABC 3 1 2 3 4 5 flat A B C flat for the wave B, sharp C to end a zigzag. Zigzag, right? A B C. Something completed there, in my opinion. I would force if I have to add a triangle here and count it from there, but anyway, from this point on we can call this one a flat, in my opinion. Perhaps this we can call an impulse, another impulse, but I wouldn't call it a wave 3. So series of 1 2 1 2 1 2. I see 3 1 2s here, and perhaps we're building a wave 3 finally. Where? Towards this wave 5. I don't know, it looks good to me. It doesn't have to be a 4 just like Bitcoin. It can be a 1 2 1 2. I'm not gonna tell you this is 1 2 1 2. No, the smartest thing would be to play conservatively. 1 2 3 4 5, get your profit and be done with it. Not a financial advice. So one of the Trade Devils members asked me to take a look at this one, Holy Life, Holyfield, and off the bat you can see a 3-wave move, and again this could be arguably an ending diagonal, but what we need with ending the diagonal is a sharp move that is going to bring us at the beginning of diagonal, which would be this. So still not sharp yet, it's finding its lows, perhaps it's forming a leading diagonal after the ending. So once it breaks these, well, first we have this one to break, previous 4, alleged 4, and the wave X, and then this would be amazing if we hit this in a sharp manner with a motive wave. Motive wave can be an impulse or a diagonal. Both serve the same purpose. It's just that you can rely on one more than on the other. The last one would be the piece of cake. So the same thing here. I cannot see an impulse here, I don't care. But I can see a clean double zigzag here. When you look at the channeling, this is perfect. If you take a look at the measurement, WX to Y, not the best. Yeah, this looks ugly. Anyhow, we've broken this descending channel. Do yourself a favor, put a pitchfork. If you have a reaction and we stay in the pitchfork, 80% chances that you hit the median line no matter which point of time. It can be here, it can be, I don't know, 2026, but the price action has 80% to hit it. So if it's there, then you can take your profit and say, okay, my 80% is done. But no, we want the wave 3, don't we? Okay, stay tuned and keep on keeping on. Right? Right. BK out.